everybody. I'll wait a few seconds for everybody to get on here that's going to watch. Happy Saturday if you're watching this back later. I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Hi, guys, whoever is watching. Hi, guys. If you guys can hear Sherman in the background, he's eating dinner. He crunches so loud. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Diana. Hi, Kristen. Diana, how are you feeling? Guys, Diana is pregnant. She has a baby in her belly. I'm so jealous. Hi, Sabrina. Hi. I'm not sure how to say your name, but I see your message. Hi. Hi. I know this is like a random video at 6 o'clock on a Saturday, right? Today's Saturday. I was off yesterday, and when I have 3-day weekends, I feel like I forget which day it is because right now I feel like it's Sunday, but really it's Saturday. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Katie. I was just upstairs. I was like organizing my headbands because I have like a lot of headbands. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I have like an obsession with headbands. And so I have been like going through a bunch of stuff in like our house, like randomly I'll like get the urge to go through a drawer of things. And tonight it was my headbands and my hair ties and like my scrunchies and stuff. And so I went through a bunch of it and I'm going to get rid of a bunch. So that's what I was doing. Hi, I should be studying, but rather be watching this. What are you studying for? Oh, Diana, I'm so happy for you. Hurry and have a baby before your hubs gets out. Guys, actually, he might not be getting out. I don't want anybody to be like, oh my God, after all the crap you talk about him getting out. There's like a whole big thing to it, but I don't really want to talk about it yet. But there's something that has happened. I'm not pregnant, not anything like that, but something that he may stay in because of it. But yeah, plot twist for sure. But it'll be a while before I talk about it. So we will see. Hi, Grace. Marie Kondo your headbands. Oh my gosh, yes. If it sparks joy, that's literally what I was thinking. I was thinking along that like same concept when I was going through. I was like, do I really wear this? Because I have a problem of holding on to things because of like sentimental value and because I feel like I might need it. That's like my two biggest things. Like I had this headband that my aunt got for me in Hawaii. Or maybe it was like the Bahamas or something. I don't know. But I really don't wear it. And honestly, it gives me a headache because it's so tight. But I was just keeping it because she got it for me. And I was like, I don't wear this. I need to just get rid of it because it's taking up space. But yes. Hi, Kelly. I've been watching you so long and recently got married in July. My husband got his first orders. Our first duty station is in Alaska. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. I have a friend. Her name is Amanda. She has a YouTube channel too, Amanda Ramos. She doesn't post a whole lot anymore, which I miss her videos because I love watching her videos. But she just posted a video today that they got orders to Korea and she gets to go. And they actually used to be stationed in Korea. The reason I'm mentioning this is because you're going to Alaska and that makes me think of like going overseas. And they were in Korea for 2 years and now they're in Alabama and now they're going back to Korea. It's so funny. It's like, what are the odds of that? I don't think I ever want to go overseas. That would stress me out, I think, especially with Sherman. Sherman got a haircut today. He looks so cute. Look, he's handsome. Wow. Can you see yourself? He just ate dinner. Did you see him wink? Oh, another wink. Can you say hello to the people? He really likes going to the groomer, and he's really good at the groomer, but when he comes home, it's like he's mad at me. quit. I hate when he licks his beard because it gets like it turns brown because of his saliva, but it's so wet all the time because he's always like on each side, and I'm like, stop. But he'll lick it like 20 times after he's eaten something. You're crazy. He went back to daycare yesterday for the first time. I know I've been getting a lot of messages asking if his paws are a lot better. If you guys know, he like got hurt or whatever at daycare, but his paws are like totally healed. And we took him back to a different daycare this time. And he had so much fun yesterday, but he got very dirty and he was in the pool, so he was soaking wet. So it just happened to be that he got groomed today, so it was much needed for him. My brother just got back from South Korea. He was happy to be back. Yeah, I know. People probably either love it or hate it over there. I don't know what base they were at over there, but they were together and they really liked it. I might start a YouTube channel. You've inspired me so much, and there's not a lot of military YouTubers there. Yeah, you should. I would love to see what it's like in Alaska. Do you have a choice of where you get stationed? So I know that there are certain situations where you might have a choice, but for the most part, it's kind of like random. My husband, his tech school was 13 months long, and he has, I believe he's told me it's like the second longest tech school in the Air Force. He's a lab tech, and the first part of it was 5 months, and then the second part of it was 9 months. And for his phase 2 of tech school, he kind of got to choose, sort of. And then when we got stationed here, we originally had orders to stay at the base we were at for his phase 2, which was Wright Pat. And then they were they had too many airmen there, so he got deferred somewhere else. And so his supervisor, since he was like first in his class, he was like, hey, here's like 5 places. Where do you want to go? You can pick. So we got to pick to come here. But I know that is like a I don't know, like a random thing that happened. But most of the time, it's kind of just like if they are ready to get orders somewhere, like it'll just be like wherever they're needed. So, have you guys considered getting a second dog? I know it was a thing. Yeah. So, Diana, that's a good question. We both want another dog so bad, but I think we're waiting to see like if we're like, because we're gonna be moving soon, regardless of if he gets out or if he stays in. Like we'll be moving, like not like be buying a house, and so we want to wait until we buy a house because I just don't think it would be fair to the dog, like the second dog, to be in a small yard like we are now. And also, I don't want to move with 2 dogs. And I would rather just be like settled in one place and like when we're moving, not having to worry about like taking care of 2 dogs and things like that. So we're just trying to be like practical about it. The place that we got Sherman from, we have been looking, or I have been looking on the website to see if a litter of golden doodles, the kind that he is, are coming up. Like I've been looking like every single day, and because we want another golden doodle, just like Sherman, we want an F1B, which is 3/4 poodle, 1/4 golden retriever. So he's like truly hypoallergenic. So he doesn't shed, he doesn't mess with my allergies. There are F1 doodles, if you guys are curious, if anybody cares, that are half and half, and those are more prone to be irritating to people's allergies because they're half golden retriever. So we like the kind of doodle that he is, but we love having doodles, and we have a doodle, but we love golden doodles. And so yeah, I think we're gonna wait until we move. So, but I would love to have another dog right now. Like we want another dog so bad. I can't wait to have another dog. I think it's going to be so cute to see Sherman like have a brother. We want to get a boy. Although I would be open to getting a girl, but I think Devin and I really want another boy. I just like boy dogs more than girl dogs, just personally. But I think Sherman will be so cute with a puppy, and they'll be able to wear each other out, which will be really good. But I just want to have like a big backyard for them to like run around and stuff. And I don't really want to do potty training in this house again because when we got Sherman, he obviously puppies have a lot of accidents. And then like our carpet upstairs, there's been like a few things that now he's like grown out of it. He doesn't really do things to like destroy things anymore, like unless it's like my stuff. He destroys my stuff sometimes, but he doesn't really like chew at the corners of the walls anymore like he did when he was a puppy, or like chew on the carpet. He's kind of grown out of those things. And so I would rather wait until we have our own house to let the dog do that, so we don't have to pay even more when we move out of base housing, because it's going to be so annoying. So yeah, I know that was a long answer, but He looked like he was having fun at the new daycare. Yes, he loves daycare. He loves going. Um, I love taking him. So hopefully when we move, we'll be able to find one that's like a good place too. We would love, what were your other options? Oh, when Devin was in phase two and he got picked to come here, Devin's job, he can work on any base because every base has either a hospital or a clinic, and he can work in either one of those. So he doesn't have any restrictions of where he could go. But at the time, there was like a few different places that had availability for him, and I think one was like Arizona, Colorado. I don't actually know if it was Colorado. I know Arizona was one. And then there was this place here, California, and I forget two other places. I forget. I'd have to ask Devin. But honestly, I wish we would have went somewhere else. But it was meant to be that we came here, so it's fine. We're in the process of looking for a house. Then it's baby time. Oh, that's so exciting. I've noticed you post about going to the gym at times. Do you have any workout tips? I am not the person to ask for workout tips, but I feel like I do know, like, I do have knowledge about the gym. Like, I know what to do, I just don't do it. So I like to do weightlifting and cardio. I know some girls don't like to do weightlifting, but I personally enjoy weightlifting. Not like anything crazy, mostly just like with dumbbells and stuff like that. I love Whitney Simmons on YouTube. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. I love her workouts, especially her older videos. She does really like simple workouts for women, and she'll put like the workout in the description box, and I would just watch the video, screenshot it, and then take it to the gym with me. But also, I really like Lauren Giraldo's workout on YouTube. She like started this thing on YouTube, and it's like a 30-minute treadmill workout. It's on an incline of 12% and a speed of 3. So it's like a fast paced walk, but at a super high incline. And so you burn a lot of calories, and it's for 30 minutes. And she does that workout every single day. And I like doing that as well. But if I go to the gym, what I usually do is if I'm in the mood to just do cardio, I'll do the elliptical. I love the elliptical. So usually I'll do like half of the time on the elliptical, half of the time on the treadmill. I really don't like to run. I hate running. Something that I would like to get into, because I would like to be good at running. And I'm also very short, and my like family has a history of like bad joints, and just when you're small anyways, you usually get bad joints. And so I want to run so I can like keep my joints healthy. But I also like to do Whitney Simmons workouts. If I do anybody's like workouts, that's what I will do. Or I'll just pick like a body part and I just do the machines, which like there's no shame in doing the machines. It's like just makes it easy for you. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But don't ask me about the gym, because I definitely have not been working out a ton lately, but I want to get back into it. I just don't enjoy working out. I wish that I did. I feel good once I get into it, but like getting started is the hardest part for me, and like staying motivated is the hardest part for me as well. I just have a hard time being like motivated in the gym, but that's just me. Are you doing Vlogmas? No, I'm not going to do Vlogmas because I don't have the time to do it, to be honest with you. Now that I work full time, I just don't know how I would ever have the time. Um, yeah. I really wish though. Last year I did Vlogmas, you guys, and it almost killed me. I say that every time I talk about it, but literally posting every single day for the month of December was so hard, and I barely worked. Like I worked part-time and I was in school too, but like honestly, I it was so hard to keep up with Vlogmas. I don't know how people do it if they have a job, like a full-time job, but yeah. So unfortunately, no. I will not be doing Vlogmas this year. I love weightlifting and hate cardio. That's so funny. I actually used to hate cardio, but I enjoy it more now because of what I've been doing is just watching YouTube videos or listening to a podcast. That makes it more bearable. When I go to the track here on base, I like to listen to podcasts because I don't like hold my phone up. But when I'm like on the elliptical or the treadmill, I love watching YouTube videos like vlogs and things that just like make the time go by faster. That's what I like to do. Other YouTubers that have good workout videos, Nikki Blackletter and Heidi Summers. I've never watched Heidi Summers, but I do like Nikki Blackletter. I like her or Blackadder, sorry. I like her workout videos. I saw that you mentioned in one of your videos that you're going home for Thanksgiving. I'm also going home, and I don't know if I'm more excited to see my family or to get Skyline. Oh my gosh, yes, I am going home for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. Devin works Thanksgiving, so he will be staying here with Sherman, which kind of worked out because then we don't have to like board him or anything because I'll be flying home, but I'm actually really excited. And also, there's a part of me that's like kind of excited to go home by myself because if you guys are married to somebody in the military, it's like, especially when you both live in the same place, when you go home, it's like so crazy hectic. Like, I can't think of a time that we've been home since Devin's been in the military that hasn't been stressful because it's just like you have to see so many people and it's like almost not even enjoyable. So I'm just like literally excited to just be at my mom's house and just sit there and do nothing. But I'm only going for a few days, but I'm really excited. But I'm actually not going to get Skyline this time because I had it last time. And honestly, since I went dairy free and I can't have the cheese, it's like one of the best parts of Skyline. I'm like, I don't even want it, but I am excited to go home. I live 2,000 miles away from our family. I wish I was with them for the holidays, maybe next year. I know it's so hard. Being away from family is not hard for me, but during the holidays, I do get sad. So we're actually going to be with family for Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. So I'm really excited. Hi, Brianna. What's your favorite dish at Thanksgiving? Let me think. Let me think. I love deviled eggs, but that's not really like a Thanksgiving thing. I actually really love sweet potato casserole. We had a Friendsgiving at work and someone made corn casserole and oh my God, it was so good. But I think sweet potato casserole or mashed potatoes are probably my favorite things at Thanksgiving. Hi, Diana. Natalie, Skyline, you have to look it up. Skyline chili is a Cincinnati thing. And it's basically like spaghetti noodles with chili on top, but not the chili that you're thinking. It's just like meat and sauce, and then a pound of shredded cheese on top. So good. There's also conies and things like that, but that's like what a traditional Skyline three-way is. But yes to the sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh. Diana, are you like at the point in your pregnancy where you feel like you can eat stuff now, or are you still like super sick? Because I'm wondering if you're like excited for Thanksgiving, like for the food. I can't wait to be pregnant, but it's not going to happen probably for a couple more years. But we definitely want kids. Like, we want kids so bad right now, but we just know it's like not the time for us. But I just found out I'm pregnant and it's super hard being away from all of my family. I'm sorry. That's hard. My sister in law is pregnant, and her and my brother are stationed in New Mexico. He's also in the Air Force. And so I feel like it's like really hard for them too because they're so far away from home. I mean, we're far from home. We're like 13 hours from home, but they're like really far from home. They're like 20 hours from home. And so pregnancy is rough, man. Although I'm currently in the hospital getting IV fluids. Aw, I'm sorry. Yes, I know what it's like feeling pulled every which way when you're in town visiting. It's never enough time. No, it's not. And honestly, I can only handle about 5 days. I don't know about you guys, but like, and it's nothing against anybody. It's just like once you move away from home, I don't know, maybe it's just me. When you move away from home, it's like when you go home, like I'm excited to see everyone and everything, but like after a few days, I'm just like ready to go back home to my home. And so I feel like 5 days is like my limit, and then I'm like ready to go back home. Um, I'm going home for 4 days this time, so that's like a perfect time for me. Um, and like I just get I have like extrovert characteristics about myself, but mostly I feel like I'm an introvert. And like where I need my time alone to like recharge, and if I have too much socialization, my battery just goes like dead. And I can't do it. Like, I just can't be happy. I can't be like present. I just need that time like alone, like just at home. So yeah, that's why like I get burnout when I go home. But um I was alone last Christmas and hubby was working and 3 days away from anyone. Yeah. Last Thanksgiving, we didn't go home for any of the holidays last year. Last Thanksgiving, Devin worked night shift, so he slept all day and went to work that night. And Sherman got really sick that night, I remember. And it was just like not a fun day for me. And then Christmas, we stayed here, because he I don't know, maybe he was actually off, but the way his schedule is, it's like he works 12, so, like, he couldn't take any like, he was off for Christmas, but then he had to work, like, directly after, so we would have had to come right back home, and so, it didn't make sense for us to go home, so we stayed here, but we had Devin's cousin used to be stationed here, if you guys have been around long enough to remember that. He came over, and some of his friends came, and, like, they all stayed the night on Christmas Eve, and we all opened presents Christmas morning, it was really sweet. And I made food on Christmas Eve, and it was really fun. And we played games and stuff, that was really fun, but we still, like, weren't home for the holidays, and so that was still hard. So I'm really excited to be with family this year. Um, let's see, we have a 9-year-old and have been trying for baby 2 for 4 years. Aw, well, I hope you get pregnant, I'm sorry. How is your life different because you're a military wife versus a regular wife? Um, I don't I guess I feel like a lot of things are different when you're a military wife versus, like, just being married to someone in the regular world. I'm sure that there are a lot of similarities between military jobs and jobs like a cop or a firefighter and things like that. Um, but I just feel like even though, like, our spouses signed up to do this kind of a job, like, we are, forced to live away from family, and just, like, a lot of the military life is so different than regular life, like, they have to do what they're told, and they can't just quit their job, or, like, they don't get paid for overtime, like, different things are just, like, stressful, and they kinda just have to, like, do what they're told and, listen to their supervisors at work. And it's all based on, like, your rank, just, like, so many things. I feel like a lot of things are different, when you're a military wife than when you are married to someone who is just, like, working a civilian job. So, I don't know. There's probably a lot of things that I could say, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head, but I do feel like it's definitely very different. Um, yes, when I'm visiting, I'm ready to be comfortable in my own space, but I also don't wanna leave. Yeah, I totally agree. When I'm home for winter break for 2 weeks, I'm so ready to go home by day 7, yeah. Yeah, and it's, like, nothing against family, like, it's great to be around family and stuff, but I just feel like once you have your own space and your own, like, home away from home, it's kinda like I don't know, I enjoy having my own space. Hi, Emma. I'm moving let me see, I'm moving to Fort Walton this December. Any good stores for decor or I guess basically things to get making your own home? So what I would say Um, in this area, the Home Goods and Marshalls in Destin, they're like right next to each other. Those are the best like home good TJ Maxx stores in the area. There is a TJ Maxx in Fort Walton, and it's fine. I go there. I was actually there today, but the one in Destin, the Home Goods in Destin, is I think better. And then I love going to Walmart. There's a Walmart in Niceville, which is like just right down the street, and that one's the best one. The one in Fort Walton is a little bit trashy, sort of. I mean, I go there all the time, but I like the Niceville one better. And yeah, there is a Target. Basically, all the regular stores that you would normally go to. There's not any really like local places I can think of, and the boutiques are like expensive. So I would just say, like, yeah, the Home Goods and Marshalls in Destin, and then the Walmart in Niceville are like my favorite places. Um, where are you guys going to live once he's out? Um, our whole future is up in the air right now. I'll just say that. I'm not really sure what's happening. Um, yeah, not really sure what's happening. Um, let's see. It's a blessing and a curse to be a military wife. Yes, I agree. My husband works in the oil field, and that's how I feel like it's so different from being a regular wife. My husband can be gone for 3 months and home a week. You have to be strong. Yeah. I think that's another part of it is like the time that they are away, or like even like when they're at work and they work like crazy hours and their shifts just change all the time. And it's like, it could be like a day's notice. And I know that can happen in like the regular world too, but like just like deployments and TDYs and like things like that, it's just like, I don't know. It's just crazy sometimes. But um what made you wanna be a dental assistant? Um, Well, this is a good question. I actually always had an interest in becoming a dental hygienist, which is totally different from being a dental assistant. I get a lot of people asking me if I'm going to go to school to become a hygienist, and um, it's honestly a totally different job than being a dental assistant, totally different. And especially because I work in ortho, there aren't even, well, I can't really say that. I don't know for sure, but at least in my office, there aren't any hygienists in my orthodontic office because I don't even know what they would do. It's all dental assistants and then the doctor. So I really like being an ortho assistant because I have a lot of independence. We pretty much do everything, and then the doctor just comes over and tells us what he wants us to do or she wants us to do. And then we pretty much do mostly everything. And the things that we can't do, the doctor comes over for a few minutes, but for the most part, like we do all the work, most of the work. Um, and when I wanted to use the My CAA grant, I was looking through the programs that they had and stuff like that, and just dental assisting just kind of was the only one that I was really interested in. And I like working with my hands. Um, I like doing that kind of a thing, and it just sounded interesting to me. And I kind of was looking up videos about it, like YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I just thought, oh, this might be interesting. And so I wanted to take advantage of the scholarship. And I thought, well, even if I don't like love it, like at least I used it and I have something under my belt like to do. So I actually really like it. So it turned out that I really liked it. It turned out like in a positive way that I actually really enjoy it. So that's what I just kind of did it because I wanted to use the scholarship and I thought that it sounded interesting, and it turns out that I really like it. So um if you had a choice of a base to go if Devin stayed in, where would you want to go? Um you know, I honestly, I'm the kind of person that like I'm like easily pleased, and so I'm also not really like I'm not a very picky person, so I kind of would be happy with going anywhere. Like, I wouldn't if I always tell Devin if he came home and was like, "Hey, we got orders to this place," or "Hey, we got orders to this place," I would say, "Okay." Like, I don't really care. Like, as long as we're together, like, I'm open to going anywhere. But I always say like my dream place to go would be Colorado. Like I would love to live there. We would love to live out west somewhere someday, but we also would really love to move back to Wright Pat, which is an hour from home for us, and we really like the area too. So yeah. Would you want to move abroad? No, I don't think so. I'm not really interested in that. I'd be down to like visit and go overseas to visit and like vacation and stuff, but I don't think I'd ever want to live there. It just stresses me out to think about moving my whole life overseas and then having to move back, especially with a dog and just like moving all our crap. I just don't. I don't know. Doesn't sound appealing to me. As long as it's not North Dakota, lol. It's actually not that bad here in Grand Forks. It's just cold. um, I have a friend that is stationed there. Actually don't know if she's still there, but they used to be. And all I know is that she posts all the time about the snow. It's like crazy there. I'm in Texas, but I want to move to Colorado so bad. We have taken trips because we're close and it's so pretty. Um, oh, you want to? Oh, okay. So you've taken trips there. Yeah, we've never even been. I really want to go. We also really liked. Should I say that though? Like Texas, I don't know if we actually really. We kind of liked it. I think that we didn't like it because of the situation we were in, because Devin was in tech school and then I moved there to be closer, but we didn't live together. So I think because of the situation, we didn't like love it. But I feel like if we lived there now, like together, we might like it. Going over, Emma, why did you say Elizabeth? I'm trying to see if I missed something. Um, Going overseas with a dog was the most stressful part. Oh yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? I could have met Ashley. I feel like, yeah, going overseas with a dog would be so stressful. Ooh, from Oregon? I feel like Oregon's so pretty from what I've seen. I don't know if you guys like watch Acacia Kersey on YouTube, but she lives in Oregon and she posts like about it a lot, and I think it looks so pretty. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner because Devin's at work and I hardly have anything to cook. But I don't know if you guys are like this, but I hate eating out without Devin. Like I I feel like it's no fun to, like, go get food and just, like, eat by myself. I feel like it's only fun to go get fast food or something, like, if he's here with me. So, I don't know. Yes, she's the cutest. I'm so excited for her with her little man on the way. Aw. I know, me too, and I'm excited for her husband to come home. I hope it's soon. But is she still stationed there? I feel like when he gets back, they might be moving. I feel like she maybe mentioned that, but I'm not sure. I'm moving in March and I'm crossing my fingers we found a home in Niceville. From asking around, I've heard that's one of the best areas to live in. If you weren't to live on base, which area would you choose? Yes, I totally agree. I say if you have the money to afford to live in Niceville, that's where I would go because it's pretty close to Destin and it's still close to like Fort Walton and everything like that. And the schools are amazing if you have kids, but it's just expensive to live there. But there's a reason that it's expensive to live there. It's because it's very nice. And I would love to live if like we had to live here, like, and I wasn't living on base, I would definitely choose Niceville, but I'm not sure that we could afford anything that we would want in Niceville, just because it is a little bit more expensive, but I would love to live there. But I never realized how beautiful it was until I moved away. Oregon is gorgeous. That's what I've seen. It looks so pretty. That's one thing I miss down in here in Florida, like, the trees don't really, like, change colors, it doesn't get like, the 4 seasons don't happen here, and I hate that. She's in Texas, she comes back in February, I hope he gets to come home soon too. I can't imagine being pregnant or giving birth alone, that's a fear of mine when we have our next one, yeah. That's, like, a fear of mine too, is, like, having to give birth and my husband not be able to be there. Um, so she's from Texas, I thought, so I guess she's back home. She comes back in February, so hopefully maybe that's when he's coming home, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her in a while. I love her though. I remember watching her video. I'm talking about my friend Elizabeth Lauren. I mean, I guess I would call her a friend. I don't know if she would call me her friend, but I follow her and I actually found her videos when Devin joined the military because her husband's been in a little bit longer than Devin. And I remember watching her like video when they moved into their first house on Grand Forks. And I loved watching that video because it made me so excited for like when we got to move into base housing for the first time. But love both of your channels. Aw, yay. Diana, are you ever gonna post on your channel again? Because I miss your videos. My other friend Diana. Yes, Grand Forks is in North Dakota, right? North Dakota? I believe it's an Air Force base. Alaska is only about 4 hours of daylight right now. That's the only downside to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. I believe Devin told me that. It's like nighttime all the time there. I don't know how I would deal with that. I actually might like it, but I actually might not like it. I don't know. I could see me liking or not liking it. You're my go-to for military info. Well, I'm glad I could be helpful to you. I'm off to make dinner for my husband. Night, it was nice chatting. Bye. Thanks for watching. I need to make dinner. I was thinking about making myself pancakes for dinner, but I don't have pancake mix, so I would have to make it like from scratch, which is actually really easy. I found this recipe on Pinterest. Let me get my phone. I'll tell you guys what it is. It's like super simple. It was like 4 ingredients or something. If you guys don't follow my Pinterest, you should because sorry the camera's so shaky. I save a bunch of stuff on my Pinterest. And the summer is daylight until midnight. It's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. It's easy homemade pancakes from scratch. It looks like that. Easy homemade pancakes from scratch. And you can add whatever you want to it. I almost always add cinnamon to my pancakes because I think it's yummy. But this is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and this makes 3 to 4 servings. I always cut everything in half because it's just Devin and I. And then it says 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 1.5 cup of milk, which I'll just use cashew milk. And then it says, You can use self-rising flour for fluffier pancakes. And then I have vegan dark chocolate chips, and I'll probably do like, or you could add mashed banana, um, or you could add cinnamon, or you could add strawberries or blueberries or chocolate chips, whatever you want. But that sounds so good. I think that's what I'm gonna make myself for dinner. Um, I always look up my recipes with the word easy on Pinterest. Oh my gosh, me too. I'll be like healthy chicken dinners, and then it'll pop up the options at the top and I'll click easy. I always click easy for everything because that's what I'm looking for, is something easy. Trying to think about what else to talk about. I stumbled across your channel recently. I love your videos, especially your grocery hauls. Helps give me ideas of what to cook. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like people are going to get tired of my grocery hauls, which I know some people do, but that's what I really love to post. I really have been trying to think of like something different to post because I know someone messaged me and it was kind of like a rude message, but at the same time, I try to take what people say as like constructive criticism. And she was like, I put up a poll on on my Instagram, and it was like I had two videos filmed and ready to go, and I wanted to know which one people wanted to see first. It was a grocery haul or a military advice video. And she was like, I realize I don't want to see either of these videos. I really don't like that kind of content. I feel like I can only watch so many of your grocery hauls. And she went on to say some other things, but it was kind of rude. But at the same time, I was like, well, I mean, I do post a lot of that stuff, but also like you have to have a theme to your channel. You can't just post like randomness all the time. I mean, you can, but like people usually like for people's channels to have a theme. But I was like, I feel like I post like a good variety of like vlogs and grocery hauls and like military advice videos and things like that. But like, is there anything else that I don't post that you guys want to see? Because I do feel like I do the same kinds of videos, but at the same time, it's like I do what I like. I'm not going to do videos that I don't like to do. Like, I've been wanting to do a cleaning video, but at the same time, it's like our house is never dirty. Well, it gets dirty, but it doesn't get messy. And I feel like people like to watch those like satisfying cleaning videos where their house is like a disaster. And I just don't ever have that kind of mess to clean up because it's just the two of us, and I always tidy up our house. So I don't know if like that would be interesting for anybody to watch. I've been thinking about doing one soon. Um, but yeah, I also have been wanting to do more military advice related videos because I want to do more of those. I feel like I don't take advantage of that enough. So I've been wanting to do that. Um, and yeah. Kristen, that's exactly what I told her. I was like, listen, I feel like a variety of videos. And I was like, there's lots of YouTubers that post other kinds of videos if you want to watch them. But, whatever. But, oh, someone said do a Christmas haul and a decorate clean with me. Okay, I already decorated for Christmas. I can't film that again. I'm sorry that I didn't film it. The reason I didn't film it is because it was like a spur of the moment thing and I wasn't like prepared to film, and I think my camera was dead or something. I don't know. But I just didn't film it. I did film it last year though. And it's the same stuff pretty much. So I was like, I don't know if that's really like worth filming. But and also I went to the Dollar Tree today, you guys, to get like I love doing like the seasonal Dollar Tree hauls on my channel and people seem to really like them. But the Christmas stuff was like not very good this year, I don't feel like. Like I feel like last year the stuff was super cute and I feel like this year it wasn't very cute. Like I feel like the Dollar Tree is hit or miss with stuff that looks cheap. I hate to say that, but it's true. I feel like sometimes a lot of the stuff at the Dollar Tree looks like cheap and like just kind of like, I don't know, not something I would want. Um, I feel like sometimes the things that you see at the Dollar Tree are worth spending like $5 at Home Goods to get the same thing that is a little bit nicer looking. So yeah, I didn't really see anything that I loved. Um, but I wanted to do a Dollar Tree Christmas haul because I did one for fall and I really liked it. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys have looked at the Dollar Tree Christmas stuff yet, but there was just like nothing that really caught my eye. Aw, thank you, Emma. You guys are so sweet. What was Devin's thoughts on you starting YouTube? He always thought it was cool. I started my YouTube channel the summer after I graduated high school in 2015, and I was doing makeup videos, and that was pretty cool for a while. And then I kind of like stopped doing those when Devin joined the military, and I got really busy, and I just like didn't do that kind of a thing anymore, and I wasn't really into makeup as much anymore. So I kind of stopped doing that, and then I changed it to military lifestyle stuff. And he's always thought my channel was like cool, and he likes it. He's always pushing me to like do more like with my channel and like try different things and stuff like that. So he thinks it's really cool. What if you tried like a cook with me? Yes. So listen, I like to do videos that I like to do, if that makes sense. But at the same time, there are certain videos that I do that just don't perform very well on my channel. And it's kind of discouraging. Like my cook with me's never do well. And it's so weird because you would think like people always ask for them. And I like to film them, and my grocery hauls do really well on my channel. It's like my most popular video that I do. And my cook with me's just always flop. Like they never get as many views as my other videos, which like doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it kind of does matter a little bit. And so I always get discouraged with that. I don't know why people don't watch them as much because I feel like people want to see them. So I don't know. I always feel like the most requested videos on my channel get the least amount of views. And like the least requested videos, like grocery hauls, get the most views on my channel. So weird. But yeah, I do need to do another cook with me. I haven't done one in a long time. It's been like months. And I also haven't been like doing a whole lot of complicated cooking lately just because I do work full time now, so I don't have the time. But I do need to film a cook with me soon. That would be fun. I need to do one of those. I need to do it where Devin can help me because it's easier when I have someone that can help me film. Thanks, Abby. I like that you guys like my videos, like that they are super helpful to you guys because I get a lot of girls that watch my videos that are like new to the military life. So I feel like I loved watching videos just like mine when I was starting out as a military wife. They were like super helpful to me. So, let's see. Do you guys have a military ball coming up? The military ball already happened here, but Devin worked, so we did not get to go. But honestly, it's not really our thing. I mean, I would have liked to go, but it's not really our thing. And he also worked, so it's fine. We've never been able to go to one. What if you did a live cook with me? That would be a good idea. Except I feel like I get too caught up in talking and then like I wouldn't actually get any cooking done. I feel like it already takes me a long time to cook anyway, and then like I would feel like I would talk so much, but I could try it. I did one time. I did a cook with me one time on the live video. Do you prefer baking or cooking? I like to cook more than I like to bake, I think. Because I feel like for some reason for me it's more satisfying when I make like a whole meal as opposed to when I just make like treats or something. So I really like to cook. I do like baking. I feel like baking is hard though, in my opinion. Like baking, there's a lot of science to it, and I feel like cooking is a lot easier to learn for some reason. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but my TV, I've been watching Disney Plus like nonstop, but I hate that I was watching a movie. I forget what I was watching. I think it was Cinderella, and it stopped, and then it just stops playing. Like it doesn't continue on. It like won't continue playing anything else. It just stops. Did you watch Noelle? No, but I want to. It looked good. I follow you on Pinterest and you give me a lot of good ideas of what to eat. I'm very indecisive always. I'm always indecisive. I love Pinterest. Pinterest was such a genius idea. I love finding recipes on there. Like I'll ask Devin like, "Hey, do you have any ideas for like what to make for dinner this week?" And he'll say, "Oh, I really want sweet potatoes." So I'll just look up like sweet potato dinners or like easy sweet potato side dishes. Like I found the most delicious recipe on Pinterest like a week or two ago, and it was like maple glazed sweet potatoes. Oh my God, you guys, they're so good. It was like you dice up the sweet potatoes and then you mix together like pure maple syrup, a little bit of brown sugar, some cinnamon, some salt, and gosh, there was something else. I don't know, but you mix it all together and then you drizzle it over the sweet potatoes and you mix it together and you roast them in the oven. Oh my God. It literally tasted like a dessert. It was so good. I also felt like it would be good for breakfast too. I used to not like sweet potatoes that much, but I really like them now. Do you like it? I haven't signed up for it yet. Yes. I think Disney Plus, like, totally. We have unlimited through Verizon and we got it free for our first year. But we'll definitely continue to buy it after that. But sorry guys, I'm tired. Um I think it's totally worth the money. If we had to pay for it, it would still be worth the money. Literally any movie and show that you watched as a kid on Disney Channel is on here. Like so many like movies and like shows that I didn't realize that I loved or like I forgot that I like loved. It's like you just see it and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to watch that. Like I've been so excited to just like watch all these different movies. I watched Sleeping Beauty like a week or two ago, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I loved this movie." And we've been watching a lot of like Hannah Montana, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, That's So Raven. There's been some movies on here that I totally forgot about, like Smart House. Do you guys remember that one? Or Quince? That's an old one. It's got Debbie Ryan. No, no, no. Debbie Ryan. Is it Debbie Ryan? Let me look it up. It's Quince, Disney. I'm trying to think of her name. Um, it's about like a big sister who her parents get pregnant with quintuplets, and oh, it's Kimberly J. Brown. Yeah, that's who it is. The girl who plays in Halloween Town. She is like the big sister. I don't know why I was obsessed with that when I was little, but anyways, so many good movies on there. Totally recommend. My daughter is so into Lizzie McGuire right now. One of my faves. We watched two this afternoon. Um, yes, we were watching that too. Honestly, I guess I don't remember as much of I remember watching Lizzie McGuire, but I think I was a lot younger when it was like popular, so I don't remember it as much. But I do remember being obsessed with the Lizzie McGuire movie, and I love that. I haven't checked though. Is that on Disney Plus? I can't remember. OMG, I love Smart House and Quince. When I saw them, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I totally forgot about these movies, but I really like. I remember loving them. Um, does your friend Elizabeth vlog? She she mostly does makeup videos, but she has done like vlogs before. Um, I'm sure you can find videos of her showing Grand Forks because I have seen her post about it before. She also like lived in base housing, so she posted about that and like a house tour and stuff. Um, so yeah, you should definitely go check out her videos. Lizzie McGuire is coming back to Disney Plus sometime next year. Oh my gosh, I saw Hilary Duff's like posting about how she was filming more for Lizzie McGuire, and I was like, oh my god. And I made my husband watch all the High School Musical movies. Yes, they're a bit older, her videos about Grand Forks and stuff, but I still think they're helpful. I always love I don't know what it is. I get so like obsessed, not obsessed, but like well, obsessed with like people who like have like a small amount of subscribers that just are like regular people that just like post like that have kind of a similar life to me. So like right like I love watching military wife people and like just like Elizabeth's videos. I don't know. I just really enjoy watching like people like that. So I think that you would like her. That was my show. I'm so excited. I think one of my favorite shows on Disney when I was like younger were Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven. I really liked Phineas and Ferb for some reason. And when Sweet Life on Deck came out, I liked that one too. You know, I feel like there's going to be a conspiracy like a someone who does conspiracy videos is going to talk about this. I think I'm calling it because when I was looking through Disney Plus and I realized that like shows like That's So Raven and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody only had like 3 seasons, I was like, in what world did they only have 3 seasons? Because when I was a kid, I felt like those shows were on for so long. But in reality, there was only, like, 3 seasons of them. Like, in my head, there was, like, 9 seasons of Hannah Montana. I don't know why I thought there was so much more of it than there really was, but I don't know, I just thought that was really strange. Did anybody else think that? I named my daughter London because of London Tipton. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I like the name London, though. OMG, I thought that too. Probably because we all had to watch the replays then. Maybe that's true. I heard Disney Plus has skipped episodes in some shows, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Well, maybe there's not as many, like, maybe there's more than what they're showing, but I don't know, I just felt like in my head there was, like, so many seasons of these shows, but maybe just because when you're younger, like, time goes by slower, and so maybe we just thought that it was on for longer than it really was? I don't know. I just thought that was weird when I looked at it, I was like, "There's no way there was only 3 seasons of this." But maybe that's just me. I also thought maybe Sweet Life of Zack and Cody felt like it was longer because there was Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then there was a Sweet Life on Deck, and maybe it just felt like it was on for a long time, but I don't know. My house is, like, dead silent right now because my TV is not on, and my remote is way over there. Victoria just started the conspiracy, LOL. I'm telling you guys, if you see a video that talks about that, I'm calling it right now. I started the theory. I wish Shane Dawson would do more videos on conspiracy theories because I feel like those are so good. Yes, Emma, I totally agree. I think her videos, like, were really helpful because they lived in TLF for a little bit, and then they got into base housing, and actually, the base housing there seems really nice. And they kind of have, like, basements. Like, I mean, it's kinda like almost like I guess it's more like a tri-level house where it's, like, some on the bottom, some in the middle, and some at the top. But to me, that almost seemed like it's like an extra, like, living area. I don't know, it seemed really cool, at least the house she lived in, that was pretty cool to see. We are excited for the day that we can live in a house with a basement. We miss having basements down here. My husband is going back to active duty. May I ask what your husband's job is? My husband is a medical lab tech in the hospital. So he works in the lab. He has a really cool job. We have been in TLF for 2 weeks, going on 3. They're 97% occupied here. It's rough. Oh gosh. We stayed in TLF for a week when we moved here, but we actually had family that helped us move down here. So we had them drive down with us. And they put us in a house. And it was actually really nice. I didn't mind it. Awesome job. He can use that when he separates. Yes, that is one thing I'm really grateful for is that my husband's job transfers well to the civilian world. Um, so yeah, he has a certification and everything. So he's a certified MLT and he can go 2 more years and get his bachelor's and become a medical lab scientist, his MLS. And so that's really cool. It's not what he wants to do forever though. He does like the lab, but it's a nice like option to have. He's in school right now to go for nursing. So he's not in the nursing program yet, but he is getting his prereqs right now to apply for the nursing program. Hopefully, next fall, he'll be able to start the nursing program. My father in law is a saint. He drove from Alabama to New York to get our stuff and then helped us drive here to North Dakota. Family makes all the difference when you do a Diddy move. Yes, we have done only Diddy moves, and we've had family help us both times, which has been really nice. So it's really nice when your family can help. We usually just help. We usually like will have them move with us, and then like we'll pay for them to fly home and stuff. That's usually what we do. My husband is the same. He's a lab tech at the hospital, and he loves nursing, and so do I. Oh my gosh, no way! That's so cool. Devin loves being a lab tech, and he's really excited to be a nurse. He's gonna be an awesome nurse. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, he is so smart. I know he can do it. I know it's gonna be really hard, but I believe in him. Yeah, I'm really yeah. So if he like when he does get out, it'll be really nice because he'll be able to find a job, which is really good. Um, but the one thing I hate is that just like the medical job hours, like working in the medical field, just how you like it's like inevitable that he's gonna work night shifts and 12-hour shifts and stuff like that for like the rest of his life, which kind of sucks, but it's just like what comes along with it, I guess. But I just need one more prereq before nursing. Oh my gosh, so exciting. I always thought I would be a good nurse. I feel like I would be good. I love taking care of people, but I don't want to go back to school for that long, I don't think. I think if I went back to school for anything, it would be actually, I don't know. I actually don't know if I would ever go back to school for anything else. I probably would just get more certifications as a dental assistant because when we have kids, we want me to be a stay-at-home mom anyway, so I just feel like it wouldn't be worth it for me to like do all that schooling just to become a stay-at-home mom. So nurses have it so hard, like the hours are long, but it's such a good job. I feel like nursing is so rewarding. Do whatever your heart desires. That is true. You'll be amazing in the labor and delivery. Aw. From what I can tell, I think being in some sort of hospitality field is definitely you. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I have a good personality for like taking care of people. I definitely feel like that is true. You could go back for a year and be LPN. Yeah, I don't think that I would be interested in being an LPN. I think that if I did anything like nursing wise, I would just want to be just a nurse, like go straight for nursing. Um, was it hard finding a job at Eglin? Not really. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're like super picky, then I guess it could be hard, but um, I found a job pretty easily, and my dental assisting job I found because I got placed at the place I work for my externship. So it just kind of worked out to where they hired me afterwards. And I really, it was just all meant to be because I love where I work. So that's how that happened. But I feel like if you utilize like websites like Indeed.com and stuff like that, you can find a job. I mean, you might be waitressing or working in retail, but you can definitely find a job. Um, so I can't speak on like any specific careers. Like, I don't know if it would be hard to find a nursing job or like hard to find a teaching job or anything like that. But I know if you want a job, you can find one. Um, you're working in a daycare. I worked in daycares for so long. That was what I did from 2016 to 2020. Or what? It isn't even 2020 yet. From 2016 to 2019, I felt like I worked in so many different daycares because of Devin and us moving a lot. But um, yes, Joy, that is where I work actually. Do you have schools on base? Elementary, middle, high school. Um, I we do have an elementary school here on base, but that's it. We don't have anything else. So there is another elementary school. It's like right outside of the East Gate base. What am I saying? It's right outside of the East Gate on base. And there's a lot of schools around here. So, but yeah, there is an elementary school on base. And I'm pretty sure if you live on base, your kids have to go there. I think. I don't know how that works, but I've heard people say that before, but I'm not sure if that's true. Um, Natalie, I totally agree. I feel like there's a lot of jobs that I would actually enjoy. I've never had like one specific job that's been like a dream job of mine other than being a mom. I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always like had the desire to have children and just like be a stay-at-home mom. That's what I've always wanted. So I would say that that's like my only like dream job. I would call being a stay-at-home mom a job for sure. So that's the only thing that I've ever like definitely wanted to do. I yawned when I saw you yawn. You guys, I feel like when I'm like on camera or if I'm like talking a lot, I feel like I yawn more than if I was just sitting here. Like I wouldn't be yawning as much. I can't help it. I don't even know why I'm so tired. I did wake up pretty early this morning. I woke up at like 7. Um, My dad hates that answer, but I'm always like, what if I just want to be a mom? Why can't that be okay? Yeah, and I don't think that being a mom is like just being a mom. I feel like being a mom is such an underappreciated task that people take on in life, and being a mom is so important. You're literally shaping and molding the future children of America, and you are like you're just like m- taking care of a human life and like making them into people that they're going to be just like we are now. And so being a mom is so important. And I think that if you have the option to be a stay-at-home mom, um, I think that people that hate on it probably wish that they could be stay-at-home moms and they just can't. And not everybody can be, but that's our goal and that's why we haven't had kids yet is because we want to be in the position where I can stay home and we don't have to struggle, because that's what we really, really want. I don't want to have to go to work and leave my kids every day. It's just not something I want to do. So yeah. I love children so much. I'm very patient, so I think that helps. Yes. Um, Kids take a lot of patience, and I've had a like I've taken care of so many children, and patience is like one of the top things that you need to have. I miss the Emerald Coast. I used to eat sushi at Slippery Mermaid. We've never eaten there at Slippery Mermaid, but we've wanted to try it. We've heard it's very good. Have you found a good doggy hotel? I move there next month and go on vacation in February. So we board Sherman at a place called Primo Dog Bed and Biscuits. They have two locations, and we've always boarded him there. And we've never had any issues. Well, I won't say we've never had any issues, but for the most part, I feel like it's the best option in this area. He got pink eye one time from daycare. Um, well, Actually, that's the place he got hurt at, so I will say that. But they've never, like, I don't know what to say. I still, like, recommend it. I don't wanna say that I don't recommend it anymore to people, but, that's where we've always boarded him. They have cameras and everything like that, so I feel safe leaving him there. It's $40 a night for 1 dog, which I don't know if, like, maybe that's pricey to some people, but honestly, they get to play all day, they get tons of energy out, they're taken care of, they get to play with a bunch of other dogs, they have their own little, like, kennel, and it's, like, a pretty decent size, and so I feel like it's worth the money for sure. Um, some people have to because daycare is so expensive. Agreed. Daycare is so expensive, it's ridiculous. It's like, by the time you work, it's like, is it even worth it to have the kids in daycare because it's so expensive? So, um, oh, Emma, yeah, that sounds hard. Um, let's see. I wanted to be a stay-at-home and been a nanny makes it worse. I feel guilty leaving my girl to take care of others, but I do love being a nanny. I loved being a nanny. I loved it so much. I'm now a stay-at-home mom and I have bonded so much more and gotten over my PPD. It's been truly amazing and I'm so grateful I get this chance to be a stay-at-home mama. Oh, I'm glad that you love it. I know some people like would go crazy staying at home with their kids. I personally think I would like it. Um, but if I did like get to a point, I hope to like get to a point where like because of Devin's work schedule, like he works 12s and stuff when we have kids. I'm hoping like maybe I can work like 1 day a week or 2 days a week, just like get out of the house and like have socialization with adults and like be able to contribute financially and things like that. But I hope that when we have children, I will be able to put more time into like my YouTube channel and that I could eventually make it more of an income than it is so that I could do that and that would be like my income so that I wouldn't feel like cuz I like to financially contribute to our family. I feel good like working and doing things like that. So hopefully that will be like I'll be able to do something to like make money for us so that I don't feel like non-productive, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people's channels get more popular when they have kids, which is frustrating because I feel like it's not going to be until I have children that my channel like becomes more noticed. Like, I don't know. Does anyone else feel like that? I feel like like people's channels like start to blow up when they have kids and they post like pregnancy announcements and birth vlogs and like all that stuff. I always like I'm like I always tell Devin, I'm like, if when we have a baby, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot more subscribers than I do now. I feel like that always happens. My one friend, she has a channel and she like had a pretty small like following, and then she posted and she wasn't like very consistent either, and then she posted a birth vlog and it literally got like hundreds of thousands of views, and she got like so many subscribers from that one video, and I was like, holy crap, it's crazy. Yeah, family channels are super popular, I agree. But yeah, and yeah, I feel like there is more room for more content with little kids too. Way more video ideas. Sherman smells so good. I can smell him from here. If you guys have dogs that you take to get groomed, like he smells like she uses something that's like coconut. Oh my god, he smells so good every time he gets groomed. I love it. And he's so fluffy. He's just like laying here next to me sleeping. Aren't you so cute, Sherman? I can't wait to have another puppy. Someday. Someday, hopefully soon, we will get another puppy. Those pics of him at the new doggy daycare, I cried. I love that they take pictures. I think it's so cute. I love looking at them. And I love looking at just like all the pictures because it's so cute. Because like in some of the other pictures, you'll see him in like the background, like playing with another dog. And it's just so cute. And I love watching the cameras because then I get to see him like interacting with other dogs. And I think it's adorable. They have like those like plastic, things where they can like walk up it and walk down. Like what do you call it? I don't even know what you would call those. But I love watching him like get up on those things. I think it's so cool. I'm so sorry that I keep yawning. What are you guys having for dinner? Because I am thinking about going and grabbing myself food, but I also don't feel like leaving my house. But I also don't feel like waiting for things to be delivered. Do you see my problem? Sherman, what do you think? Want to go with me? Lemon garlic chicken. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Ooh, did you guys hear that? That was my hips popping. Made some grilled cheese, girl. It's one of those nights. Honestly, grilled cheese sounds so good with some tomato soup. That sounds delicious. Hi, Katie. Ooh, just got a cold chill. I had to turn my air back on today, you guys. It's freaking winter time, and I had to turn my air back on because it was up in the 70s today, and I had my heat on, and my house got really hot, and I'm the kind of person that needs my house to be cold because I get hot so easily, and I turned my air back on, and I can't believe it. I'm so excited to go home for Thanksgiving because it's going to be freezing, and I'm really excited. BLTs tonight. Oh, that sounds so good. Sure me. I'd rather be really cold than hot. Me too. I'm so like that. We had pizza. I'm laying in bed with a migraine. I ate my pizza in the dark in my room. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry. Migraines are the worst. OMG, how's your sister-in-law with her pregnancy? So, as far as I know, she's doing well. I know that she is experiencing like sickness, but she's doing pretty good. I'm so excited to see her. Her and my brother are actually home right now. They went home a week ago. Like they've been home for a week already, and I'm coming on Wednesday. So I'm so excited. I live in Pensacola, and I'm so sad it got warm the moment I put up Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh, yes. That's why I hate the weather here. Like I hate it. I do not like it to be warm all year round. I like winter. I like fall. I like spring. It goes straight from summer to winter. Or not really. It goes from summer to fall, back to summer, like immediately. Emma, she's due in May. She's due, I think, May 26th is her due date. Yeah, Florida is rude like that with the weather. Yeah, seriously. I went to TJ Maxx today to look for a cute sweater for Thanksgiving to wear, and they had nothing. I couldn't find anything at Target either. I was looking for like a cute sweater, something that was like not just like a basic sweater, something that was like kind of cute to wear. I also saw a really funny meme on Facebook, and it was like, "Man, I can't wait for Thanksgiving so I can wear my outfit in the living room or, like, my new outfit in the living room," and it was so funny because it's like, yeah, literally, I buy, like, a new outfit for the holidays every year, and it's, like, just to, like, stand around in the living room and, like, talk to my family that have seen me a million times before. Um, but yeah. Um, I still wanted to get something cute, but I guess I'm just gonna wear something that I already have, which is probably what I should do anyway, but couldn't find anything, and I don't really have time to go look before, um, I leave, so, I've never experienced fall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. All 4 seasons in a week. You get that in Ohio too. It's so crazy. It'll be like cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon, and then it'll be like really nice weather the next day. Then it'll rain. It's like so crazy. You should do a gingerbread competition with Devin. So that's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. We always make a gingerbread house every year, so maybe we could do a competition this year. That would be a good idea. Except we are horrible at making gingerbread houses, but maybe I would be better if I knew I was going to win. Because I feel like I would win, but we should maybe do that. But we'll definitely make one. Last year we did a Q&A while we made one, and I thought that was a really cute video. Um, I'm thinking about ordering pizza. Actually sounds really good. Thank you for chatting. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us. Also, Chinese food sounds so good right now. But again, I don't feel like going to get it. And there's one place that delivers on base Chinese food, and it got like someone found like a roach in their food or something recently. They posted it on the spouse page. It was like something nasty, and I was like, ugh. Bye, Natalie. OMG, yes, pizza. Okay, how do you guys like your pizza? Because I like mine with a light sauce, extra cheese, and bacon and banana peppers. That is my favorite kind of pizza. Come to New York. We have the best pizza and Chinese food. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've never been in New York. I've never been anywhere, okay? I've only ever been to Texas. Like, okay, I've driven through a lot of places, but I've never actually been anywhere except for Texas, Florida, Ohio, Tennessee, and I wanna say that's really it. Like, places I've actually, like, been and visited. Oh, and Atlanta. We went to Atlanta this year. Um, yeah. So, I feel like I'm so inexperienced, but hopefully that will change. Like, I wanna start taking vacations and, like, doing fun stuff with Devin. Um, our winters are awful, -20. Oh god. That's what I don't miss about Ohio, I guess, is, like, the weather getting in the negatives. Um, but I still like cold weather. I remember one time specifically being in high school, and my hair was wet because I took a shower that morning, and going outside to start my car, and my hair instantly froze when I walked outside into the cold. It was like it was like my senior year. It was like -10 or something. And my hair instantly when I walked outside like froze. It was so funny. I remember that happening. It was like so cold. And also one time somebody egged my car in the winter, that same winter when it was super cold. It was like in the negatives, and they egged my car in the winter, and it froze on my car, and I couldn't get my key in the keyhole because it was like had egg in it and it froze. It was horrible. And I didn't have like a button to unlock my car. Horrible. Yes, my hair was froze too. I'm from New York, so I know winter, but North Dakota winter is a whole different ballgame. Yeah. I honestly kind of miss the snow. I was um looking at like my memories on Facebook, and there was like two 2 years ago we were in Ohio for Christmas, and it snowed, and it was, like, so pretty. I had, like, a picture that I took. Extra cheese, pepperoni, bacon, green olives, if from Domino's, otherwise chicken bacon ranch anywhere else. I love that that's so specific. Hair sickles, like icicles, but your hair. Yeah, seriously, that's, like, what it was. Let's see, what time is it? 7:12. And I would snap it. Oh my gosh. I don't remember if I did that or not. Um, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, you guys, because I'm going to. Hi, Courtney. You just came on and I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going to get off so I can go make dinner or get something for dinner. But thank you guys for tuning in to this live video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do these like once a week. I think I did one about a week ago. So I'm trying to keep up with these like once a week to hang out with you guys for a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good Saturday. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.